Mr. Christian. Kindly give me an explanation.
Who does he think he is? If that's the worst you got, better put your face.
He'll drink cheap money.
He turns the puck over.
Reach for the sky, honky!
Executing the drop pass.
May I ask you a question? What do you think of me?
He'll drink cheap money.
I remember every detail. The Germans wore gray, you wore blue.
We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
Williams has been drinking seawater, sir. I was giving him some fresh water. I'm afraid he'll die without it.
You'll give no one water without my permission.
We're gonna skate to one song only.
Back tonight, a huge Orange comeback against a perennial powerhouse Blue team. The Orange rebuild successful after losing their number one player to expansion team Gold. That was Croft. They picked up number 22, a guy named Brian Hogan. Might have heard of him from a place called University of Michigan. Also number 17, always dangerous on Orange. The Orange goalie had an outstanding game, despite a 7 goals against average. However, they did pull out the victory against Blue. We'll have footage for you. In other news, the website for the league still not online. However, JT's Bunny's podcast, people have been watching it for weeks virtually. An unfortunate story here. The Lakers found out the hard way. Decades of, well, let's call it what it is. Decades of alcoholism and taking summers off the game resulted in them being routed by their rivals, the Vipers, the white team. The Vipers slickly picked apart aging Lakers defense in what was indeed an off night for Todd B, the Lakers goalie. Defense didn't do him any favors. And the offense, of course, was skunked in the 8-0 loss. We're looking for Todd B to bounce back next game. He usually comes back strong. But with the league looking extra competitive this year, it's going to be interesting to see how the Lakers do, in fact, respond to what was a tough loss and probably a tough reality check for the gritty, venerable franchise. Moving on, Black team found out that cursing the refs out and stirring an ancient wound, likely, with the old ref. It didn't help their chances of beating Gray. Gray team rallied in the third period, coming back from a 1-goal deficit. Some of the Black players were accused, in fact, of taking liberties with a stick as well as their vocabulary. But it didn't help Black that their best 3 defensemen kicked out of the game. That hurt them. Their goalie was said to be a little deep in his crease at times, but noted in the locker room that these are the same refs that we're going to be playing against, playing with. It's conversion for the rest of the season. So That was interesting. The gold team beat a stacked red team. Gold is pretty happy with the team that we put together, and we're looking to add more victories. That's all from around the league here. Catch us next time.